Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're cutting straight through all the marketing hype to objectively break down the facts between two of the most anticipated electric vehicles hitting the market. If you're eyeing the entry-level EV space right now, chances are you're looking right at these two contenders, the Kia EV2 and the Nissan Micra EV. Both start at exactly the same price point, roughly 26,600 euros, or around 22,800 pounds. Our goal today is to simply give you the pure, objective data you need to make an informed choice. So let's dive right in.
Now, even though they hit the exact same entry-level price tag, they interpret the whole compact city EV concept in completely different ways. On one side, you have the Kia EV2, which fully embraces this futuristic, boxy mini SUV vibe. It is clearly designed to maximize every single millimeter of interior space. But then on the other side, the Nissan Micra EV leans heavily into its heritage. It's a classic city hatchback with these really sleek, emotional curves. So we have the exact same price and the identical purpose, but entirely different philosophies.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. 1. The Urban EV Showdown. 2. Price and range comparison. 3. Space, comfort, and practicality. 4. Driving dynamics and style. And 5. Which EV fits you?
All right, moving right into Section 2, Price and Range Comparison, where we're analyzing the costs and the batteries.
So looking at their base models, both vehicles achieve roughly 317 kilometers of WLTP range. And just as a quick reminder, that's the standard European metric for EV range. However, they get there quite differently. The Micra utilizes a smaller 40 kilowatt-hour battery, but pairs it with better overall efficiency, coming in at 14.2 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers. The Kia EV2, on the other hand, is heavier and boxier, meaning it consumes 15.1 kilowatt-hours. Because of that, it actually requires a slightly larger 42.2 kilowatt-hour battery just to hit that exact same 317-kilometer mark.
But what if you're someone who needs more range? Well, when you upgrade to the top-tier batteries, the numbers really start to diverge. The Kia EV2 offers a significantly larger 61 kilowatt-hour pack. This edges out the Mikra's 52 kilowatt-hour upgraded battery, giving the Kia an impressive 453 kilometers of maximum range compared to the Mikra's 419 kilometers. So the big takeaway here is that if long-distance highway driving is a regular thing for you, the Kia EV2's larger upgraded battery absolutely gives it a distinct statistical advantage. When it comes time to actually plug in, both of these cars are incredibly capable. They're both going to get you back on the road fast with DC fast charging, taking you from 10% to 80% in roughly 30 minutes. However, the Kia notably brings something extra to the table, a feature called Vehicle to Load, or V2L. This essentially turns your car into a giant mobile power bank. You can plug in standard electronics, like, say, charging an electric scooter or running a laptop, directly from the car itself. It's a fantastic utility feature, especially for tech-focused buyers. Okay. Section 3. Space, comfort, and practicality inside the cabin. 362 liters. That is the base trunk capacity of the Kia EV2, and honestly, it absolutely dominates in this category. To put that into perspective, the Nissan Micra comes in at just 277 liters of standard boot space. If you're comparing these cars strictly on their ability to swallow groceries, baby strollers, or a weekend's worth of luggage, the EV2's boxy architecture really pays massive dividends here.
Let's look a little deeper into how they actually manage that space. The EV2 takes its slightly longer 4.06-meter frame and includes a brilliant feature that you almost never see in this segment: sliding and reclining rear seats. When you slide those forward, that trunk space expands to 403 liters. Plus, it has a 15-liter frunk, a front trunk under the hood, which is literally perfect for keeping those dirty charging cables out of your main cargo area. The Micra, which measures just under 4 meters, goes with a much more traditional setup. It has fixed rear seats and no front storage compartment at all.
Now, sitting in the driver's seat, the design philosophies couldn't be further apart. The Nissan Micra purposefully retains physical climate buttons, which, let's be honest, is a huge relief for anyone tired of hunting through touchscreens while driving, and it fully embraces this classic retro charm. The EV2 conversely goes completely digital. It adopts an EV9-inspired triple-screen layout that feels like a highly futuristic command center. Really, it just depends on whether you prefer the tactile feedback of physical switches or a sleek, all-digital vibe.
Moving on to Section 4, Driving Dynamics and Style, or how they actually perform on the road.
So, with identical purposes but totally different body styles, you really have to wonder, which one of these actually offers the superior driving experience?
Well, this is where the Nissan Micra really shines. It features an advanced multi-link rear suspension.
That is a super rare find in this segment, and it allows the rear wheels to move independently. Combined with the fact that it's 168 kilograms lighter than the Kia, the Micra absorbs urban potholes with so much more grace. It's also got 150 horsepower, making it slightly faster off the line, hitting 100 kilometers per hour in 8 seconds flat. The EV2, meanwhile, carries 147 horsepower, a stiffer SUV-style setup, and a bit more weight at 1,620 kilograms. That results in a slightly harsher ride over city bumps and a slightly slower 8.7-second sprint to 100.
And finally, Section 5. Which EV fits you? Let's do the persona match.
Based strictly on the objective facts, the Nissan Micra is your perfect city companion if you're a solo driver or a couple. If you value a highly comfortable ride over broken city pavement, if you want agile handling, and if you just love that emotional retro design that importantly keeps traditional physical buttons, this car is going to make you very happy. It is definitely the more dynamic, comfortable driver's car of the two.
On the flip side, if you have a growing family and this vehicle needs to serve as your primary transport, the EV2 is the clear statistical winner. For buyers who demand maximum modular space for weekend trips, who want the absolute longest possible range from that 61 kilowatt-hour battery, who love high-tech digital screens, and who really value the peace of mind of Kia's 7-year warranty, the EV2 just provides unmatched utility in this price bracket.
As we wrap up this explainer, it's genuinely fascinating to ponder how two cars at the exact same price point can offer such completely different visions for our urban future. Do we lean towards the agile, comfortable, retro hatchback, or do we go for the hyper-practical, digital, boxy SUV? The choice really just comes down to your daily reality. Thank you so much for giving us your time today to explore these facts with us. We really hope this objective breakdown has given you the useful information you need to make your choice. But it leaves us with one final thought. What do these two drastically different approaches say about the future of affordable city driving? Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring.